The Long Walk Home. Written by A.M. Keene. Narrated by Tom Fria. Prologue. Leicester Square tube station stood quiet at a little after 2. The mad dash would begin in an hour or so as commuters took to the London transportation system. The passengers at that time would likely be workers flooding home and tourists rushing to reach a few more landmarks before the day dwindled. But as of this moment, the platform was manageable, almost empty in comparison to what it was soon going to experience. Robert Linger had just attended a meeting on Charing Cross Road, a successful one at that, and now his arduous journey back home began by heading to King's Cross, St. Pancras. The platform itself bore a cool and refreshing breeze, kinder to the skin than the summer heat trapped below the layer of rain clouds outside. The red digital timetable jutting from the wall informed him that the next train arrived in a few minutes. Robert fumbled inside his pocket, checking that the train ticket still nestled in there. The handful of people around him stared across the track to the tiled wall, as most people seem to do when they're waiting for the tube. A well-dressed woman stood closest to him, a few feet to the left. From first impressions, Robert guessed she came from the financial district or was out on business. He could have been wrong, but that was just his opinion. A couple of lads in shorts and T-shirts, sporting beards and backpacks, mingled not far past her on the platform. They had to be traveling, there was no doubt about it. Robert sighed, rolling his sleeves to the elbows. How many days of this life had been spent waiting for public transport? Vibrations pulsed beneath his feet. A loud, muted thunderclap rumbled the platform about them all. The ground swayed. Robert lost his footing and slumped against the tiled wall. Plaster rattled as it fell from the ceiling. He placed a hand against the cool tiles to steady himself. "Earthquake!" someone shouted. The well-dressed lady slumped to the floor and yelped out. The platform took the trade of a fishing vessel caught in stormy seas, swaying as it crashed through a storm's violent waves. The tube station came to a silent standstill. The earthquake subsided. From the muted street above came the faint wail of alarms. Robert's eyes met one of the backpackers. "You all right, mate?" the traveler asked in a strong Australian accent. Yeah, Robert replied. "What the hell was that?" Robert shrugged. "I don't know. Earthquake? A traffic accident up there or something." The backpacker turned to the well-dressed lady now sat on the platform. "How about you, miss? Are you okay?" She winced, shaking her head. "No," she gasped, reaching down to her right ankle. "I think I twisted it when I fell." Robert and the backpackers moved over to her. "Can you stand?" Robert inquired. "If we help?" She winced. "I'll give it a try." The 3 men dropped their belongings and placed themselves about the fallen lady. The travelers knelt on either side, hooking her arms over their necks. "Ready?" the first man asked. "Yes, just about." "Okay. 1, 2, 3, go." They stood in unison, raising the woman to her feet. She screamed out, "No, no!" "Shit! Put her down! Put her down!" the second man ordered. The woman slumped back to the floor, clutching her ankle once more. "I think you've done some real damage, like ligaments or a sprain or something like that," Robert suggested. "I guess we better find a first aider. There has to be one in the station somewhere." Wind ruffled his hair as it expelled from the tunnel, signifying the arrival of the next train. He turned, intending to head back up to the elevator, but stopped. From the station area, above them, the sound of screaming emerged. Not one person
Sample complete. Ready to continue?